As a lifelong reader of National Geographic, I have been exposed to the world. As an artist with today's technology, I have been exposed to people from all over the world. With this special issue, National Geographic has chosen to make us more involved in the world. I'll be jumping into this issue in an art way. I have chosen to use topics from certain pages and make my own issue. Sometimes I will use National Geographic's layout format. Sometimes I will use the title from a chosen page. Sometimes I will use an image from a chosen page. In no way am I affiliated with National Geographic, and in no way is it my intention to deface National Geographic. This is a fun art project. Please play along. Use the hashtag #AprilNatGeoArt, all one word, as your posts. Thanks and enjoy. Me, Beth. And my Instagram is at 4x8 Paper Stuff if you want to see it close up. So let's get going. I have a huge, gigantic mess to clean up from yesterday. And my sisters and I sent a letter to a bunch of people that my mom and dad had become friends with over the years. And she had told us about this letter she wanted to do. And she marked off a bunch of people in her address book. Mind you, this address book is, please ignore me while I clean, in a paper book still. My mom would love to have been computer savvy, but she was not. Purposefully. Every time we tried to teach her something, no, why would you do it like that? Not in that tone all the time, but close. She did not think the internet was going to catch on till the very end. I still think she thought it was a complete and utter waste of time. I bought this paper, but it was too frilly. And she loved blue and white, like China. She had a blue and white kitchen when we were growing up in California, and she had a blue and white kitchen here. And so where did this come from? Procreate took, with my Apple Pencil, took some images and cleaned them up and modified them and turned them into my own, and then photocopied it onto stationery and printed the letter on that. So I've been doing that all morning. Okay, let's see. Can you hear my dog's paws? Tick, 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 tick. Okay. Oh, this Amy pen. I just love this Amy pen. It is the perfect size for my hand. Side note, I was going to watercolor. I started to the edges of some copy paper. Well, actually, I was doing it on watercolor paper, then I was going to photocopy it onto copy paper. But I didn't like the way it was turning out, and I thought, this needs to be a tad more professional looking than that, or I would like it to be. I don't know. I think we're doing resilient regions. Page 30. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle named their baby. I like Archie, but I think the Harrison thing is kind of out there. Some of these pages were weirdly, here it is, numbered. And I kind of really had to go backwards or forwards. So, Earth Studies, I kind of like that. This is a map of, I don't know where it is. This is a map of future cities, urban hubs, dense developments connected by high-speed rail. The regional ecology dictates where and how hubs grow. City centers move inland away from rising seas. I guess this is just like what a future coastline would be somewhere. I think what I'm going to do is photocopy this and kind of do something with that photocopy. So I'll be back. Not too bad. You can kind of see, because I don't have a high-end copier. You see the center of the book, the fold. But I'm okay with all of that. And I told myself I was not going to do a chatty video today because I've had so many of them. Now I think this is not... oh, you know what I could do though? I could put it in here as a... I told myself I was not going to have a chatty video today because I've had so many of them lately. And I know, Perty, you've been out of town or somewhere and haven't had good computer connections. And I am going to be out of town tomorrow and Saturday and coming home Sunday. And I am not taking anything with me as far as computer. We are what do you call it? Decompressing. And regrouping. Now I do feel like all of these pages that I've been doing foldovers on, the back sides need something, but I'm not there yet. Okay, it'll fit. Okay, let's do that. I told myself I was not going to talk through this video because I've had so many lately that I've talked through. Long ones. And you're still trying to catch up and da-da-da-da-da, Curty. But, alas, here I go, rambling. Now, this is photocopy paper, so this is not my beloved Tomoa River. So, it's not going to take everything the way the other one would. So, I will not have a video Saturday. Or probably till late Sunday afternoon, evening, depending on when we get home. And I'll just catch up then. All right. I am stuck. Let me think about this for a minute before I mess it up. Okay, I think I'm going to go with some no-brainers. This is all Kelly Perky monthly subscription paper. And I think I've been getting it almost a year now. It comes with about 5 or 6 cardstock weight traveler's notebook size paper. And I haven't used very much of it, obviously. So I'm going through here and picking out colors that match that map. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to get earth tones, and I'm trying to find the right color purple that matches that orchid color that's in the water. I think it's water areas or low areas. And the paper is luscious. It is thick, heavy cardstock, but it's turning into a lot of charts. I like the solid paper just with a design, not exactly writing on it. But I understand why she's doing it. Look at those 3 with my 3 new washi tape. That looks like rifle paper, whatever you call that brand. Anyhow, those are going to be tucked away for something else. I don't know what, but they're gorgeous together. So I think I have picked out some that I can use here. Now I'm kind of whittling down the choices. And I think I'm going to use my circle hole punch and just punch a bunch of circles. And then I don't know what happens after that either. So, yes, I am using a 1 circle out of that huge sheet, but I'm not getting rid of it, and I can use it in other things, and I'm not using it as a whole sheet anyhow, most often. In my life, it doesn't apply. So, I don't think I'm wasting it, and I love the circles, of course, Zen circles. I'm pushing out my Zen feelings, karma to the world so that our worlds are resilient, our regions are resilient. That's the name of this page. I think I love the colors in this, even though they're not my go-to colors. They're naturals. Well, I guess I do like natural. I don't know what colors. I like all the colors. But I love this mustardy yellowish brown, and it matches in there pretty well, I thought. So I'm putting in groups of circles, and then I'm going to use a piece of scrap paper on my desk and put that little piece of paper that I had put down there. Now I don't even remember what it says. Look on my Instagram. You'll find it. And I'm going around with my Stabilo Woodies just to try to give color and texture and shading and whatever else real people call it. You can't go wrong with a black Stabilo in my world. And I thought I might need more, but I'm kind of just liking this. The global warming is going to boil over, and these are boiling bubbles if we don't pay attention to it, right? Right? Yeah. So I'm thinking it needs a little bit more. I can't just do this. And I know I have to do something on the other side. So I think I will get out a map book and pull out Georgia, because that's where we're going tomorrow, and just put it on the other side. In my world, you can't go wrong with a map, wherever, from whoever, from whatever part of the world. So that's me trying to move my camera to find that atlas. And I think I was going to make a glue book out of this, and I started painting out pages, but luckily Georgia is still intact. So I pulled out Georgia, and there's a lot of low-lying areas in Savannah where we're going, so to me it all kind of meshes together. I got to get these pieces that are wet back here from the Stabilo enough so that I can put some tape down. This tape is going to go on forever. You know, in the beginning, I did not like this tape, and I still fiddle with it quite a bit, taking off the backing. And I thought it was overpriced. Well, obviously it has gone the distance because I'm still using it. And it's coming in handy for what I'm using it for. So I just keep on saying thank you, and I'm sorry I made so much fun of you in the beginning. Do you talk to your art supplies? Yes, that's me. So I am now going to spell resilient, and in a way that corally brown goes with that mustardy brown gold color of the circle. So, and I try to put a little bit of Stabilo Woody over it to mellow it out a little bit. But I like this. I used their page and was able to make it work, and I'm resilient with my art supplies. What can I say? Don't forget, no video tomorrow. There will be one on Sunday, but probably late in the evening. Thanks for watching. Kurti, I hope you had a good time, and I hope you're able to catch up. I did do some long ones on you, sorry. And I will see you all back here on Sunday at some point. Bye. Oh, I forgot. I added earth in Stabilo Brown. Yeah. Bye. We'll try this for a little bit. Hopefully the lighting isn't too messed up. Hello. I'm back. I have a mess. I have a video, and I'm just going to do a little bit of recap while I unpack for this. I got this little tin. It's not a tin, it's a plastic box with handles. This is all of my journal for Savannah. I managed to do, this is a really neat book, narrative book. All of this, I pared down all of my brochures and headings and newspapers and things that I picked up along the way from lots of different things. And I separated it and I categorized it, and it's in this little tiny journal that I got at Dick Blick's. That's really cute, and it's just kind of organized in order. So I can go into my traveler's notebook and do like a day or a section or whatever, and have all my ephemera that I want to use, except for my pictures. I have not printed my pictures. And then I found 2 more this morning in the hotel, so that's going to go in here, but I know where it goes because it's all kind of categorized. So that's my next project. And then I got, I have glue sticks up the wazoo. Let's put those away. We had lovely weather. We had good food. We had good hotel. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen, which I don't know why you're not. I got these 2 little things for Bella and Olivia just to play with for fun. And this is a paintbrush cleaner thing. We'll see. Brush cleaner, use with water. You can do it on acrylics, oils. Oil paint, acrylic, or watercolor. So we'll see. It was one of those things. Oh, it's like a soap. At the cash register. These were our little things from a museum. Those will go in my traveler's notebook too. But, oh, and then I got this. Oh. I can't remember what these are called, but it's gold watercolor paint, I believe, I think. I see it all the time. Kurtie, you use this. And I love gold on my stuff. I don't know why, because I really don't like gold that much in real life. But then, even though I just bought this, it won't go unused for my Hobonichi, which I did organize my Hobonichi in the same way. I used all my, like, receipts. I'm on a Natgeo page. My receipts. Okay, here's my Hobonichi page. That's a cover off of one of the little, like, brochures you can get in the hotel for Savannah. And I made notes on what I want to do. I put some art and city market stuff in there. These are some maps I want to use as to follow. A museum that we went to. Here's an extra book, but you never can go. I can use this for, like, lettering and stuff like that, so I kept an extra one. Here's some local art people's cards and ads. And then all my receipts I put on the back of this little thing for our hop-on, hop-off trolley. And like the little stationery from the hotel. And this was around a little scarf thing that I got. And these are my little Natgeo art. Just so that I always know my prompts. But I haven't filled them in yet. But this is some more receipts. Dick Blick Arts and just the address. Because I love, like, Blick Art Savannah. And then I'm going to staple this to here. And then I still have room to write. And on here, how we came home. We went home on some back roads, which was lovely. We went down there on back roads too. And saw lots of country bumpkins, Kurtie. And that's a good term. I'm not making fun of country people. Some more little notes that I, just so that I remember what to put in here. But this will start going in here because it is so fat. And I'm kind of rough with things at times. So this can go in here, even though it probably would not have gotten messed up in that other one. But I can take it and go with it just like this. Then I went to a used bookstore, found down there. There were several of them. I just went to one. And it was called Books on Bay, because it was on Bay Street. And I found this. Nope, that didn't come from there. This came from there. This book is a lovely Distant Doorways, but I think this would be good for travel as an altered book or junk journal. Take out this. It's an intermediate reader, a unit activity reading program, but I will not turn down using these pages because there are lovely watercolor books in here. And it's about traveling around the world. It's stories from around the world. There's about one in China. There's one in the Middle East. There's one in about Vikings. There's one in Greenland. I mean, it's so cool. There's one in I don't know, South America somewhere. Anyhow, I just started looking at it, so I really don't know a whole lot. But Leif Erikson, just lovely, lovely illustrations, but about travel. And then it has like little, what do you call it? Like a little study things at the end. Jungle Boy on the Amazon. I mean, some of it's obviously very dated, but it's from 1940. Yes, I will take it apart, but I will still use it. And then I got this at this used bookstore. The Adventures of Patty the Beaver at My House. This has lovely, lovely, lovely illustrations. They're pen and ink. But, oh my gosh. Anyhow, I want to use this, and I will use the inside for other things. But I want to use this for a journal. But then I also got this on Etsy, used books. And I don't remember. This one is old too. This one is from 1945. So cool. And then I got this on Etsy. Beaver Colony. This one is 1960. But and this one came in the mail. Or just got this one. We got home just now. But there's some lovely beaver illustrations. I want to write a book about a beaver. I don't have the skills or anything else, but I still want to do it. The Beaver of Lake Murray. Anyhow, so these, but I don't know if I can cut them up, because together on our coffee table or something, I think that would be cool. This I got on Etsy, and this I might use the inside for some of these words and things from Etsy, because this is an Irish book. Munster, different cities in Ireland, and anyhow, I didn't pay, but I think $1. Some old stories from Ireland. Then this I got. Oh, this is sewing. You don't need to see that. You probably wouldn't mind, but we're not going to. So we're home. I have a video. I'm going to put it up right now for Sunday night, and then I will have another one for tomorrow, and back to a regular schedule. And we'll talk more. I showed you what I got from Dick Blick. Did I show you it all? No, I didn't. I got a tiny brayer because, hello, I've been wanting one this size. So I have that. And this packet of books came with 2. So there's another one. Then I got this little pocket moleskin, which I might take to Ireland. Voila! I have yellow paint for a while. And a new paintbrush. Just because I like the big chunky brushes. Oh! He put all my stuff in here. Oh, okay. So I got 2 black Stabilo pencils, the little ones. These are good for sketching because your watercolor can disappear in it. This big old beautiful brush, made in India. These are acrylic, which I just love. This on a big brush. I love chunky brushes, and I cannot lie. Okay, this will go in my journal. And I got a pencil, another pencil sharpener to go in my to-go bag, because I'm always looking for pencil sharpeners. And that's it. That is it. So, I'll see you all tomorrow.